Okay, this will be a video of the championship game from TexaTonka, and Clark Polzer is standing in the field. The championship match will be Clark Polzer just finished in third place. As I was saying, this will be the championship match between the tournament leader Sam Lantto and John Hommes. John has won two previous, I believe he's won two previous MSCs, and Sam, this is only his second or third tournament since he turned 50.
Should break them up. Yeah, nice iPod there, John.
Hey!
That one, that was one like that.
Yeah, I found it on Amazon.
Yeah, or whatever he found. Yeah, he had the same thing.
Who are you?
Here you go. Get in there.
Yeah, sit down. All right, John Hommes is going first. We've just been joined by our expert color man, Tom Corbett.
How's it going, Don?
Good. You? You had a good day today.
I had a good day because I beat Don Thies in a match, so it made my day.
All right. Lucky for Corbett, I felt bad for him.
Yeah, he did only have 170. But anyway, back to this match.
That was Jeff walking past us.
Big guy, you didn't see him. All right, here's Sam bowling his second MSC tournament that led to all the qualifiers today. And I got a feeling Sam's going to shoot about 250, so if John Hommes wants to win, he's got to shoot about 250 or more.
Well, as you know, John started the tournament with a 300 on 21 and 22.
And then Sam trips a two-pin.
Jeff,
get out of the way in front of the camera.
Johnny, get the... Oh, sorry.
That was Jeff Crystal again.
Yeah, he takes up some space.
It's a better door than
But you started saying that John Hommes did have 300 the first game of the day.
And guess who it was? You know, he shot it against an old guy.
Oh, was that against you, Don?
Not naming any names. Just to say they were 12 very good shots.
Okay, that was a little better shot.
stuck in the thumb on the first shot.
All right, Sam leads off with a double. So is Sam using a roto grip or what? What's he using?
Actually, I didn't see what it was. I'll have to look. I think John Hommes is using a
Defiant Soul.
okay. John's using an Uproar, and Sam's using a Defiant Soul. And our statistician, pseudo-statistician, and tournament director, Doug Schellum, is standing right over here and just brought some envelopes down here to show us that first place is $335 and second place will be $260. How many tournament titles has John Hommes? What does he have?
I think he has 2 right offhand.
You're probably right. You are the statistician.
That's right. I should be better prepared.
Well, if you're going to do this, you have to be prepared, Don.
That's right. I was hoping Havlish would be here today. But, I don't.
Yeah. Smash.
All right.
Well, he wasn't going to get shut out.
Sam recently bowled the USBC Senior Masters and did pretty well. I believe he finished 21st or 22nd.
Yeah, he was of the 360 bowlers or something like that to where he qualified, I think, like 33rd. And he lost his first match with their 3-game matches, won the next 2 matches, and then lost to Brian Voss. And Brian had like 760 against him.
Yeah, and so, Sam had a nice 690 or something.
Yes, he did. And I guess he had a couple of solid 8s and 9s in that match. I heard him.
So all in all, a good showing. He was the only Minnesotan to cash in the Masters tournament.
Oh, okay. Well, I bowled with Sam for a lot of years, and I talked to him the other day, and he told me he's bowling better than he has in about 25 years. And he said he's smarter now.
I believe that. And you know what? He also looks healthier.
That he has, because he's been working out quite a bit, make sure he got his legs strong. He was on a mission to get ready for the USB Senior Masters and make sure he had a good showing. Now he is going to bowl a couple of PBA 50 tournaments, one in Fort Wayne, Indiana, right before we go down to the Peterson, so he can defend his title, which he won at Peterson last year. So he's going to bowl a PBA 50 in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then he's also going to bowl a PBA 50 tournament in Treasure Island in August.
Yeah, actually, I'd be surprised if he didn't at least cash in those tournaments.
I would have to bet he's going to cash in both of them. He's just, now there's a top tier with Weber and Walter Ray and Duke and Parker Bone and those guys, but other than that, Sam is at the top of the next tier.
I agree. And when you consider, those guys, that's their livelihood, and Sam is working still,
right.
So...
just a part-time deal for all these guys around here. Well, John changed balls. Must have been a reason he struck with that one.
All right.
But like we talked about, he's going to need about 250 or more, so he needed to find a ball that he could create some area and strike with it.
Yeah, we're getting to the point in the game now where if Sam gets another one or two, John needs to think about striking out.
Yep.
Oh.
She's thinking about it already.
Well, Sam got the lucky break, first frame, tripped that two. But he's very accurate, as we know. I've bowled him, like I said, for a long time, and he's going to stand wherever he's standing. He's looking. I think he's trying to hit 15, and he'll be hitting that board all the time. Yeah, it looked like right over 15. High flush again.
Another excellent shot. It should be noted that when Sam bowls the league here on Thursday nights during the winter, I believe he averaged 250.
He did.
He did?
He averaged 250 for his league session here.
This is not the house shot. I mean...
well, somebody tell him that. He wouldn't have bowled so well.
All right.
All right, Homer.
All right. Still in the game.
No smile this time?
I'm not sure exactly where John's playing. I'd have to bet he's a little bit outside of where Sam is. Oh, yeah, he's about 10 or 11.
Yeah, he did move in.
Another good shot, though. Like I mentioned, our pseudo-statistician Doug Sheldon just gave me some stats for today. Sam was actual scores today. He was only 401 over, Don. Is that pretty good?
Scratch? That's very good.
8 games, that's about 250 average. That's all he is a 250 average.
Hey, he bowled his house average on a non-house condition.
So, and he had 240 bonus pins. There's 40 bonus pins per match, so which means he won 6 of them. So he led over Clark Polzer by just about 100 pins. And John Holmes just beat Clark in the semifinal match to get to this.
So John won what? 7 matches? Is that correct?
John Holmes won 7 matches.
I think he was the only player to win 7 matches.
Okay. Well, it's only 8 in a row for Sam.
All right.
Well, it's almost mathematically impossible for John to win, but it's not over yet.
He could fall down.
He could fall down. And Sam's, with the first 8, you're on a 260 pace. But John Holmes still could have 258. Sam has to fill the 2 frames, which I don't think is going to be a problem. But at this point, he's just thinking, well, I'll just throw a strike in the 9th, and then I'll get the rest for 300.
Well, interestingly enough, after 6 games, I believe Clark Polzer was in first place. And then in the position round, Sam and Clark bowled each other.
No,
Oh,
in
I
the
take that
sixth
back.
game
I
they
take
did.
that back.
Yes.
As Tom said, in the sixth game they rolled each other, and Sam beat Clark to,
69 to 207.
and then they met in the position round, and once again, 279 to 245 in favor of Lantto. So
Now it's mathematically over. Sam's going to win this title, which will be his first MSC, go along with his 20 CBA titles.
and a few other,
Oh, a bunch of other titles.
a bunch of others.
We can't count them all.
Right. So
One amongst the biggest ones is the Peterson Classic he won last year for $20,000.
oh,
Come on, Sam, is that all you got?
come on, make a good shot.
John Holmes is saying if you weren't going to carry that one, I would have struck. You got it, Sam.
Hey,
Sam
spare
and I-
shooter. He can even shoot spares.
Well, Sam and I, he looked at me and said, I got it, because we had this discussion about spare shooting, how to line up in the 2, 4, and 7 pins. And right after we had that discussion, the next time we threw it, he missed a 7. I go,
no.
Sam, pay attention to what you're telling me.
Really?
That's a true story.
That's cute.
Oh, that's high. Oh, no,
High flush.
maybe not.
He meant to say high flush.
Flush.
All right, well, we did say that somebody had to have like 250 to beat Sam. Well, he obviously needed more than that.
How'd you do in the first game? No, first game of the night?
He didn't like that one, but it really didn't matter much. 279 in a championship game to win a title is normally if you shoot 279 you're going to win, but I believe there was a match last year. I think Craig Schiffler had 279 in a championship match, except for Leif Carlson shot 300 to beat him.
That's correct. You're absolutely right. And the final shot is
A strike.
another strike for a 279.
Sam Lantto winning his first ever MSC title, first of many MSC titles.
Yeah, his future in the MSC looks good.
We don't want him to bowl anymore.
All right, we'd like to thank Tom Corbett for commenting.
And we'll see you next month, hopefully.
All right. Thanks again, everyone.